All right, you two. I'm about to react to DJ Akademiks reacting to What the Dirt breakdown. Unnecessary, stupid breakdown on Iceman episode 2.
Interesting. Hopefully we keep that conversation going on. By the way, yo, what's the dirt, man? What's the dirt? I want to go, not going to drink y'all to death. Don't worry. Calm it down, simmer down, people. I love y'all. I know it's a Saturday night, and by the way, I appreciate every single one of you guys for spending any moment, especially your weekend with me. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. You guys can be with anybody else and anywhere else. So if you're here, I appreciate you. Okay, so, I'm going to be honest. I haven't hit Drake about, I think I told you guys the last time I hit Drake about some shit. Like, I'm trying to not be so much the insider for this new drop and be a fan. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's going good. Why? Because Drake's putting some effort into it, so I could genuinely feel confused. I could have questions, and I'm this time around not relying on the idea that I have a relationship with him to be like, yo, so you tell me what I'm supposed to get from this, right? Instead, I'm actually being a fan, which is actually good. The Iceman episodes, I thought the first one was good. The second one, I was like a little bit disappointed, even though I guess that was a preview to which one. And I've been really trying to figure out. It feels like Drake is trying to tell us a story. There's constantly a theme. He's wearing the same clothes. There's a bunch of things that look like he's filmed that's supposed to carry on a plot. Don't know what he's trying to say. We see him working in an ice factory. That's like the ice element, but we see Pinocchio. We see him in these vintage spots. Obviously, we now know he was in Manchester. That was because he was linked with Central C, but we also saw him in Toronto. What is really the theme behind this album? Shout out to my man, What's the Dirt? He did a pretty good explanation of, little tidbits that he took away from it. And, this is 25 minutes. We're not going to play the whole thing, but we should probably play a little bit of it if you guys didn't know. And again, we are in the age of, I think artists realize the top tier artists is that fans want to feel challenged. They want Easter eggs and shit like that. And I think Drake might be appealing to that. So let's listen to a little bit of what.
All right, guys. So 20 days ago, Drake dropped a stream titled Iceman Episode 1, which is something that we did break down on the channel. Now, a lot of us assumed that this would be a series of streams, and that turned out to be 100% correct because on July 24th at 9 p.m. Eastern, Drake dropped Episode 2. It's not easy to predict what he's doing with this rollout, like where this is going. So Drake is currently touring Europe right now, and when I looked at his schedule, I was really puzzled as to how he would even find the time to film the next Iceman episode. Everything that he's been doing takes an extreme amount of effort and time, and the fact that they're pulling things off like this on his day off between shows is really a testament to just how hard this team is working. It really seems like he's constantly working. Like, I don't even know when he sleeps. The first thing that we see is a black screen with nothing on it, and we hear the voice of an unknown.
I already gave my opinion on this unnecessary, stupid breakdown, so I'm not going to give my opinion about the breakdown. I'm going to give my opinion about Akademiks' opinion of the breakdown.
Oh, man.
What's going on, man? It's been like 3 weeks since they found your truck. Shed is empty. No one can find you. You're not picking up. Everybody's looking for you, bro. This is going to be a problem.
I don't know who this man is, but it is a unique recording, as I can't find a single piece of media, a movie, or any audio that matches this quote. The man says that a truck was found 3 weeks ago, and this aligns great with the Iceman Episode 1 drop, as we had Drake driving the delivery vehicle 19 days prior, which is pretty much 3 weeks. It's for that reason where I believe the voicemail from this man really acts as a narrative bridge to tie the two episodes together. So he ends off Episode 1 in the truck. Now it's 3 weeks later. So Drake is really building on this character arc and
you know what? I'm going to skip all of this, and I'm just going to get to where, because I'm not about to listen to this dude again. We're going to skip until DJ Akademiks speak, because I don't want to listen to this stupid shit again.
Make no mistake, I believe the man is currently in a league with this. They panicked. Man, but a lot isn't getting it. Drake's first music at the time, beef with Kendrick. From him. Flagged the bow, not did a span of his, mostly is all. Didn't want.
We don't want to sour.
It's pretty odd.
That's what Anthony Celeste told me. It was like UMG tried to salvage the relationship. This is before the lawsuit. And they were just saying, yo, Drake is upset. We don't want to piss him off anymore. Let's try to fix it. Okay?
Obvious they had high hopes of patching things up with Drake, but I can almost guarantee that that's never going to happen. Just take a look at the artist that one that had happened with her. Supposed to be got her son that can.
My dream king, I make her butt higher.
21 Savage. He was
I left
who was under and went independent.
That's an interesting take.
Situation, and then here comes the label telling you what producers to work with, what your sound is.
That's an interesting take by What's the Dirt, right? I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, I'm like, yo, Drake been trying to stay away from these U.S. artists, man. Like, he ain't been fucking with these niggas like that, bro. And to me, I was looking at him saying the whole UK rappers are the best rappers in the world. I'm like, damn, he got something against like some of these niggas who probably didn't stand up for him. But I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where Drake is like, yo, I'm done doing favors for niggas. Maybe.
And then when it doesn't have success, you're gonna drop me. It's like, oh well, it didn't work. Peace.
Sexy Red, not with UMG. She's with Gamma, independent label. Burna Boy, Warner, Skepta, independent. Central C, Sony. Vibes Cartel, independent. Dave, independent. PopCam, Warner. Rema was signed to a label called Maven, and in 2024, that label was purchased by UMG. Just 2 months after UMG made the purchase, he went into a Twitter rant and said the following: "Shakes my head, the fuck is this? Labels, get creative. Stop trying to clone me. No new music. Sorry. I'm too big for fake PR. Bye." he completely removed the label information from his Instagram and all of his socials. Like, industry insiders are saying he left. It's not confirmed, but it's obvious he's not happy. Every single guest at Wireless has either absolutely zero ties to UMG whatsoever, or they worked for UMG in the past, got taken advantage of, had a terrible experience, causing them to leave, or they got dropped and discarded like they were nothing. Not only does it seem like Drake is not collaborating with anyone under UMG's umbrella musically, but when it comes to UMG pulling in profit from artist show money, he seems to be making a statement with this also. Yeah, sorry, my delivery days are done.
All right.
I did it.
Skip that. All right.
Here you go, take the keys. The truck's empty.
Yeah, I wonder. That's interesting. That would be an interesting play if Drake is like, you know what, y'all really co-signed a nigga aiming for the jugular when I've held this label in terms of urban music afloat. I've given every artist a feature. I've been the thing that's given them the stimulus package to generate revenue. I've generated revenue by dropping consistently over and over again. And this is how y'all repay me. All right, bet. Let's try this. Let me go help out everybody else that's not with y'all, and let's see if y'all feel it. That'd be interesting.
But those help out days are over with. Drake can't help himself. How is Drake going to help somebody else when he can't help himself? Those stimulus packages that Drake featured doesn't hold as much weight as it used to. So I don't understand what you're saying right here.
Middleman lined it and I cut him out of deal. Turn cutthroat for real.
Special guest, the narrative. The guy's going in the machine, Dream, with two larger rifles aimed at one another. And from the beginning, I saw this as a metaphor for the war. He's not just final out like Ike.
That last album comes. Chat, let me tell you this. It gets spooky every time that last album comes. By the way, I've heard the same, that Iceman is the last album. I heard there's a lot of things that happen, moving parts. A lot of things. I'll give y'all a tidbit, chat. I went down a rabbit hole, chat. I went down a rabbit hole. I was upset. This last 2 weeks. Everybody know NBA YoungBoy is a close friend of mine. He's not an industry darling. I've always supported him. He supported me. I wasn't happy with some of the lack of placements that he was given and shown, despite the fact that he is and one of the biggest artists in the game. And I went down a rabbit hole and I talked to a lot of people. And I actually did come up with some answers. And the answers, and this is for YB fans who I know people trying to get on y'all like, YB flop, this and third. Is going to come back to this Drake point I'm making. This is YoungBoy's last album on Capitol. He might not return. They have no incentive to push this shit like he's the biggest guy in the world. They have no incentive to push it. They've been trying to get him under another contract. He just got out of jail. They want to get him on another contract. He got a big-ass tour that he's about to do. He hasn't agreed to anything. They're not going to go crazy and let you go sell 150, 100,000 records and then you walk away to another company. No, nigga. Agree with us. Stay in the plantation and we'll make you win. That's how it is. So what I was told was that his label was more culpable, more than maybe DSPs and everybody else. He's on his last album over there. And I hear he's talking big shit again. He's talking big money. He wants big, if they want to keep him, he want big money. They, of course, don't, labels, they try to lowball you. But when you think about the album, there was a lot of conversations that was supposed to be had, which is like, hey, listen, we can't have this motherfucker go sell 150,000, then he don't re-sign with us and he walk right back over to Atlantic. Yes, Atlantic wants him back. Surprise. They have new management. Shout out to Elliot over there. They want him back. They want him back. You get to realize when it comes to music, there's so much things happening in the background. This is supposedly Drake's last album. We're going to see a lot of interesting shit.
Iceman is his last work shift. He's done. So to me, it only makes sense that when he parks that truck, boy, our pitches to a brick wall. See here, Manchester makes able to find
this is another thing. You see, there's
as well. You can see that it's just up the street from the last scene. Something that you'll also notice.
This is another thing. You see, there's a lot of y'all YouTubers who keep talking smack about my boy What's the Dirt, but y'all don't put in half the effort. Y'all can't hate on somebody who works harder than you, who is better than you, and who is going to make sure he delivers and is more entertaining than you. There's a lot of y'all YouTubers, y'all mad at him for whatever reason. Y'all say, oh, no.
Man, listen. I give him his credit when he does his work, but when he makes video like, bro, Drake episodes 1 and 2 does not need a breakdown. Meet the Gram needs a background. Why he hasn't did Meet the Grams yet? People still saying, bro, why you ain't do Meet the Grams? Why you ain't do this? Why? So, listen, I would never take his hard work away, but he be doing too much. He be doing way too much. He's supposed to stick to the facts, not I think and all this stuff, right? He's supposed to be the credible person, but he lost all his credit, all his credibility when he made that Family Matters. So that Family Matters changed everything. That Family Matters breakdown just changed everything.
oh, you like Drake too much, you not with Kendrick, whatever. This guy's doing a great job. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, this is some effort.
Here is that on the pedestrian sign itself is a
It's definitely effort, but it's Drake. Ain't no... Drake is not a deep person, and to try to make this deep is just stupid.
hand-drawn sketch of what appears to be Spider-Man. And that's not even the first time that we saw this sketch. In episode 1, I remember that when the scene showed the whiteboard with all the different types of ice on it, you could also see that same character again. At first, I really thought this was Spider-Man, but Certified Jarrett on Twitter claimed that this was the logo of Ben Dorado, who carried out a lot of design work for Party and Drake's album, and he also works closely with Drake's brand partner, Nocta. So I'm just not going to go down any Spider-Man rabbit holes yet. The scene then switches for the third time, and again, I traced it all on a map, so without a doubt, the last three, I saw and name scene first, which also has a red button. On Sure Shots, turned on the channel with the Iceman night.
That is impressive he's doing.
Pinocchio costume, standing behind a tree with a red trailer behind him that reads deliveries.
That is impressive he's doing it in real time, because it looks like fans might have been there, but maybe they were prepped before, like, hey, listen, just don't interrupt. This is not the time for you to run up to him for a picture. He'll give you a picture afterwards, but just let him do his thing, because it's live.
Up to 27 million, all in a day's work, with the word work blocked out. The scene that we're looking at in this case is exactly across the street from the building that Drake is inside. Pinocchio delivery thing, in plenty of mind by the board and John Janik does several months. This is Ken.
I haven't even. This
all ties back to John Janik. Pinocchio was manipulated to perform.
I'm gonna be honest with you. But I haven't even. This is the first time I watched it. There is some things that from what I know behind the scenes,
in front of a packed house where he is lying to the audience on in towards them. Also known for the movie Mountain of Law. We're still on an important thing, but be devastating if you look for a very long to another hiding against the green back. This is a sure holds patient. Oh, it's not like we're strong in the Eastern. Shows a TC next. Likely once Paul Drake was in the which buttons who also operating and seen one or two certain people could just be a symbol or a
Listen, I'm sorry, but we're not watching all of this. Like I said, I'm just gonna skip to the part where Akademiks is speaking, because ain't no way I'm about to sit through all this. No.
Whether it holds what I can unplay subliminals towards bring it back eventually the and
Kendrick is turn out. He's not. Listen, I'll
trouble sleeping.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Listen, I would like to think this is not Kendrick related, because the last time we said Kendrick 3 times, it didn't turn out good. So let's just leave that nigga alone. All right, that nigga. I think Kendrick is begging for round 2. Okay, that little leprechaun, he don't got nothing to do but write battle raps. He got Euphoria Part 2, Part 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna be honest with you,
here he go, nigga. He's on the biggest tour of ever. The biggest tour ever. Talking about he ain't got nothing else to do. Nigga, shut up.
I'm good. I got nothing. Kendrick. Last time we said Kendrick 3. No, he's not. Listen, I would like
sleep. After everything you just did, you still aren't ahead of me, and you never will be. Lies can never outrun the truth. Your story is not sustainable, and what's in this bag is going to make sure of it. Drake is on this crazy next level cryptic shit, and if I'm Kendrick, he's probably tossing a turn right now. Kendrick's probably having trouble sleeping.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Listen, I would like to think this is not Kendrick related, because the last time we said Kendrick 3 times, it didn't turn out good. So let's just leave that nigga alone. All right, I think Kendrick is begging for round 2. Okay, that little leprechaun, he don't got nothing to do but write battle raps. He got Euphoria Part 2, Part 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm good. I don't like. Listen, Drake, let's just talk about some other shit. Like, leave that little leprechaun. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yeah, yo, if you think Kendrick ain't he ain't sleeping because he cooking up 20 more diss tracks. Nah, I'm good. We good. We learned. We good. We chilling. Nah, Kendrick, go over there, nigga. Go dance with Sissa, nigga.
Pinocchio, they can't see. My nose don't grow though. We then see Drake walking.
I don't want Kendrick trying to get back, bruh.
Pinocchio, they can't see. My nose don't grow though. We then see Drake walking through.
Chat, we not trying to get back, bruh. As much as Drake is getting into his cryptic bag, I don't want Kendrick in response doing some other 10-minute song where people are come on, bruh. Nah, I'm good. No. This is straight Drake. This is only Drake shit, okay? This is Drake's revenge tour, but let's not make it about Kendrick, chat. Like, I know Drake fans, no. Let's not make it about Kendrick. Kendrick has tried to steal every moment from Drake in his life. He would love to do this too. Don't make his rollout about Kendrick. I'm telling y'all now.
What moment? Drake ain't got no moment, man. What are you talking about?
Y'all Drake fans, don't make it about Kendrick, because Kendrick would love to come in and swoop down and steal Drake's thunder and joy. Don't do it. I'm warning y'all.
Piccadilly Station, miles ahead of the puppet. He gets into an elevator and an instrumental starts where you already know what time it is with this. We all know what Drake is about to.
Drake.
I believe it's on this track.
Let me tell you this. The way I look at this Iceman whole thing, this is Drake realizing his friends wasn't his friends. What did I miss? I didn't know that y'all niggas had envy and jealousy for me. I was trying to give to y'all. Y'all was taking from me, but y'all had hatred for me. This era is, yes, I guess Kendrick and the battle plays a part into it, but this isn't focused on Kendrick. I don't believe, and this is where I'm gonna deviate from, I shout to it and I fuck with my man, What's the Dirt. I don't think this Pinocchio is Kendrick or only represents Kendrick. I think Drake's plight is bigger than that. It's for all the people that thought he was over, the people that regurgitated lies. They laughed and they danced at his supposed demise. He's going at everybody. One of the misunderstandings about Drake during this entire time is that Drake was only focused on trying to defeat Kendrick Lamar. I think the only song he ever only addressed Kendrick Lamar on was The Hard Part 6. Every other song he ever dropped, he, excluding TaylorMade. TaylorMade was pretty much straight Kendrick Lamar. But he, Push-Ups and Family Matters, he was kind of shooting at a bunch of people. I don't believe that he's only like this new revenge, and I'm calling it a revenge arc by him, is just Kendrick focused. I think, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he's more mad at LeBron more than Kendrick. He don't got no relationship with Kendrick. He's always thought Kendrick was just a bum ass nigga that wanted his spot. I'm telling you the God honest truth. He always just thought Kendrick was a hater. He never fucked with Kendrick like that. He always knew that a nigga that could barely pass the bar at Six Flags to get on the rise. He never was fucking with that nigga. He not disappointed with him. Trust me, I could tell Drake really feel a way about his LeBron shit. I think it's the LeBrons of the world. I think it's like niggas he gave features to. I think it's other people who switched up, other people he saw different things from. Of course, it's always going to be up with your op. Yes, God is his op. It's going to be up with him. But the idea that it's like, oh, me versus him in a different way. No, please, don't give the little leprechaun that much credit. No,
Man,
okay?
stop.
This is,
Stop.
word? Oh, yeah, I thought I was done. What did listen, the idea of what did I miss is he didn't think that Kendrick fuck with him. What did I miss with the niggas that I fuck with? Okay, that's just my interpretation.
This exact track where he's going to expose
Man,
someone.
shut up, man. Drake been taking shots and Kendrick been taking shots. They both been taking shots at each other for years. This was bound to happen. So shut up, man. Shut up.
The information that's contained in the metaphorical bag. When Drake catches the elevator with this
Away from, well, I'm disagreeing with my guy here, but I'm seeing it differently. This sigh of relief that he got away from Pinocchio is one of those, remember when he showed up to that show with the bullet holes and it was smoking? This is like relief. He got in the elevator and he's like, oh, I got away. Despite the lies, despite the liars, I got away and I still got the shit on me. That's how I look at it. I'm not gonna personalize this to I've always said if Drake had just not given Kendrick the time of day, that boy wouldn't be at the Super Bowl. I think it would be a great mistake for Drake to consistently. And by the way, he has done it recently because he definitely filed the lawsuit on the week that Kendrick was dropping an album. If Drake chooses to put Kendrick back in the crosshairs when he's rolling out his new project, he should be saying fuck you to everybody. It should be, this is what happens when a good nigga, well, not saying he's a good nigga, but this is what happens when a nigga get betrayed by all his friends. He comes out like this. But if it's still back with him and Kendrick, trust me, Kendrick is gonna steal the spotlight. He's gonna drop some type of weird song and he's gonna start doing a victory lap. They're gonna be fucking crip walking again and they're gonna be doing like, come on, Mustard is cooking up a beat right now. Like, come on, bro, we don't even want that shit, bro. Come on, stop it, bro. Let's focus on Drake versus everybody. That's what I like. Revenge.
Lastly, we see the words coming soon with a Pinocchio silhouette in the middle. You do realize,
man, I love Drake. Drake, don't listen to nobody but me. That boy Kung Fu Kenny with no more lyrical sparring with him, no more. That shit is not happening. You are on your own path. Here's the thing: them niggas is not interested unless you talk about them. They want you to give them a second year that he could go back to the Super Bowl and win some more Grammys. Cause come on, don't do it. Don't do it. The way, again, you say fuck the battle and you win the war. The war, it's time for the war to be determined. Fuck the battle, win the war. The way you win the war is going to be this. You win the war by everybody who claimed you were done. You show them that you were just getting started in your new peak. You start rapping more inspired than you have in years. You get back on your shit and you drop a fucking classic. You don't mention these guys by names no more. Well, you can mention like A$AP Rocky and them because what is Rocky gonna do? I love you, Rocky, but what are you gonna do, right? But leave Kendrick alone. And I'm not saying it out of a place of fear. I'm saying it out of a place of we have to understand what is actually smart. What's actually smart is not for you to still be attacking a guy who uses your energy to catapult his.
Nigga that dominated you.
When you talk about Kendrick, all you gotta just say a hater. That's it. No more directed bars like you. They don't know. Be like, yo, you switched on the guys and you supported a hater. That's it. That's all he gets. You just call him a hater or you just call him a bitch. That's it. You don't give him no more credit that everybody can be like, ooh, Kendrick, are you responding? They want fuck that. That shit's over. You don't do that again. You gotta let niggas earn their keep. You let niggas earn their keep. I'm telling you, Jay-Z, he might be a lot of things, but he had the right formula when he was subliminally barring niggas to death and didn't just give them stimulus packages by just naming them. You know the game wanted him to name drop him, right? You know Jim Jones wanted him to name drop him, right? There's so many people that wanted Jay at his height to just pass the clout over by basically saying, hey, I'm in a rap battle with this guy who was pretty much undeserving. Jayceon Taylor, the game was smoking hot at that time, but he wasn't on Jay-Z level. He wanted Jay-Z to engage. Keep inching into danger zone. You gonna make that boy whole, put your name in the song. If you that hungry for fame, motherfucker, come on. Say when. Take 10 paces in the sand. But on another note, about to take another vacation. Yo, listen, you gotta, yo, Drake, you gotta get back on you gotta listen to Hov. Get on your dead summer shit. No more mentioning these niggas' names. These guys are waste men. Straight up. Look how Jay does bar niggas up. Dear Summer, I know you gonna miss me. Before we been together like Nike ears and Chris T's, S dot with a polo fleeces, purple label shit with a logo secret. Give me a couple years and I might just sneak in a couple words and like peaches and herbs. We'll be reunited and feel so hood. Have the whole world saying, how you still so good? Well, I do this in my slumber, Summer. I ain't none of these half-ass newcomers. You know I do. Summer, I drop heat when you bring the sun up. The combo make niggas act up. I pick the gun up. Niggas back up. They know I'm not no fronter. I don't talk shit. I just flip it on ya. Sorry, Lance. I'm just trying to advance my quotes. You see the Un Rivera reference? But I ain't make you the butt of my jokes, but let not stray from what I came to say to my beloved. Think we need some time away. They say if you love it, you should let it out of his cage and fuck it if it comes back. You know it's here to stay. It's tugging at my heart, but this time apart is needed from the public who should have gave me the... Come on, man. But you know me, thugging to the casket dips. But it still shine light on all my peers. I know they weird, some of them queer, but I still want them to share in all the success that I received. I know they can't believe I still love them, but they don't love me. They like the drunk uncle in your family. You know they lame, but you feel ashamed, but you still love them the same. Yo, he's barring these niggas up. Not one they mentioned. These niggas they were probably on the block in front of the boat. Nah, Jay talking about me. Nah, he talking about me on that one. Nah, that song was for me. No, it wasn't. Shut your bitch ass up. But it's like when niggas make subliminal records. If it ain't, this was the irony of the whole thing. This was the biggest subliminal record. It's like when niggas make subliminal records. If it ain't directly to me, I don't respect it. You don't really want to with hold for the record. I put a couple careers on hold. You could be next, kid. Keep inching in the danger zone. You gonna make that boy hold, put your name in the song. If you're that hungry for fame, motherfucker, come on. Say when. Just take 10 paces and spin. But on another note, about to take another vacay, another boat. Goddamn, a motherfucker wrote his way out the hood. Oh my God. Niggas can't fuck with me. I'm in a good mood. You lucky. I got a good groove. And I ain't trying to fuck my thing up, but I will lay down a couple green bucks to get you cleaned up. Non-Pulp Fiction. Colt Thorpe Fifth. Come on, man. Yo. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then...
All right, I think that's it. I'm enough with this nigga. All right, so that's his response to What the Dirk. And he did challenge What the Dirk a few times, saying, hold on, what is this?
We're legit to you.
I just want you to, this might be the moment that you need.
Oh, I gotta go over this too. All right, so yeah, we gonna leave that right there. And y'all leave a comment down below, man. What do y'all think of Akademiks' response to What the Dirk? He did challenge him, and he pretty much said, no, Kendrick is not losing sleep over Drake. We don't want to rap battle because we gonna lose again. All right. It's not it's not us versus Drake, it's us versus the world. Yeah, you better hide from Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny. You don't want that ass whooping again. It's your boy Damn D signing out.